Hi, I'm Cookie Gaynor, and I am very excited to show you a wonderful and easy way to embroider those tiny snap tees with the easy tool made for this task, sold at cookiescreations.com. Here is our adorable tee, and I am going to walk you through the steps. Even if you have a different method, you might find a tip or two that will be valuable with your own way of embroidering a baby snap tee. To embroider a snap tee, you will need the Easy tool, an embroidery design sized approximately 4 by 4 inches, a minimum 5 by 7 machine embroidery hoop, sticky stabilizer size for the hoop, embroidery thread, scissors, and water-soluble topping and marking pen. The feature design is from the Tea Time collection available on cookiescreations.com. This collection has also matching sock design. You may also wish to add gross grain ribbon to trim it up like our sample, and for that sewing you will need all-purpose sewing thread and a machine needle size number 80. Let's prepare the stabilizer for the machine hoop. Place the sticky paper in the embroidery hoop, and you're going to have the waxy side facing you. You'll use the tip of a straight pin, and I've already done it, but you will score all the way around the entire hoop. And once you've done that, you take the tip of your pen, pull it up, and remove the stabilizer. And that releases the sticky quality of the paper. You will want your design to be placed nicely on the shirt. There are several ways to accomplish this. One method is to use the hoop template that came with your embroidery machine hoops, and you just follow the instructions supplied with them, which is often included in your machine manual. And another way, if you have a computer, is to print a template of the design, which you can see I have done right here. I am going to explore this method. Take the template and position it exactly where you want it on the t-shirt. I inserted a pin in the top left-hand corner. Fold the template in half vertically, like this, and then with the marking pen, draw your line. Repeat the process. Fold it, and I'm using the center marks that are on my template. And again, repeat the process and draw the line. And once you have that done, you will now know where the center of your template and where the design needs to be. When you move the needle on your machine, you will aim for this point. Very easy to do. Now it's time for the insertion of our wonderful Easy tool. So I'm going to unsnap and turn the tee inside out. Finish turning the tee inside out, and then lay it with the back side facing you. All right, and it will look like this. So I can actually read my label, which is nice. Then we take our unit, and we are going to actually slide it into the shirt from the top. And we're fitting it between the back layer and the front sides. And we push it all the way in. You can see what I've done. And now we grab the front of the tee, and we are just going to pull it up and over. It's kind of hard to do that and not have my hand block it. So I'm really trying my best here for you. And once you do it, you can manipulate, move the shirt around, and I'm hoping that you can actually see that I have a free view of that crosshair, that marking that we need. Let's transfer the unit now to the embroidery hoop. It's really an easy process. I lay the hoop down the same way it will go into my machine. And I'm actually taking the shirt and I'm putting it on to the hoop upside down. As I am applying the shirt to the sticky paper, I'm making sure that the grain, you can actually see the woven grain of the t-shirt. I'm making sure that that is straight. Just makes for nicer embroidery. Okay. Once that is done, it's ready to go onto our embroidery machine. I am at the machine and I'm getting ready to insert the hoop in. One of the things you must notice is that the actual V that we hoop the back panel around with the snaps is over closer to me. All right, so that's important. And I will then slide it into position and lock it. And because I had centered that up, and let's see if I can zoom in a little bit to get that for you. My hash mark is actually underneath that needle, exactly where I planned it to be. Very easy to do with that template method. The next thing you have to keep in mind, since this area here, right, is the top of the shirt, I need to make sure that my design is going in the correct direction. So because this is the top, I need to flip the design around. And you can see I have done that on my screen. The little bumblebee is now upside down, ready to be stitched, so when the shirt is done, it will be in the correct direction. It looks good. If I want to, just for safety's sake, I can come in here and I could add pins just to ensure that that area is cleared, and then I begin my embroidery.